Hey folks, welcome back to an exciting three-way collaboration with Tara from Living on a Dime and Amanda from The Fundamental Home. In this conversation, we're going to be discussing ways to save time, money, and energy in your weekly food planning. Enjoy. Hi there, and welcome back. Today we're doing a special kind of video that we don't normally do, but we wanted to take advantage of this great opportunity to meet two ladies who have YouTube channels that are all about saving money, and so that's useful stuff for anyone. So would you mind just sharing briefly about what your channel is and what people could expect if they want to check it out?
We are Living on a Dime. So what we teach is how to save money in every area of life. We teach and try to encourage people to live within their means and get out of debt.
Nice, that's a blessing. And what's your channel like?
So my channel is called The Fundamental Home, and it's basically about just getting back to the basics. My husband and I, we also live on a small income, and we try to just make the most of what we have and just keep things simple and just enjoy the life that we have and the time with our family.
This is part 3 of a 3-part series, and we will put the links for the other videos in the description below. So we've already had some really great conversations about saving money and food, groceries, all that. So I wanted to take some time and ask Tara some questions about how she saves money.
When I started, I wrote Dining on a Dime cookbook because people said it was impossible to spend less on groceries. And at the time, for my husband and I, and we had 2 kids, and then we had 2 more along the way. So between 2 and 4 kids, I spent $125 a month on groceries. And it really is possible.
Well, I was going to say, I think it's one of the things that we all 3 have in common is that we do all make a lot of things at home and ourselves, and we try not to be wasteful. And I think that is key with all of us, no matter what your grocery budget or where you are. If you're making things yourself, then those things are going to be least expensive, but also meet your family's nutritional needs.
And it is about nutritional needs. One thing Mom, who is our co-author, and she's on the show with us a lot, and one thing she's always touting is portion control. You're eating for nutrition.
Yes.
You're not eating for an army. You're eating for your daily nutritional needs.
Yeah, it's like eat to live, not live to eat.
Yes. People will give their kids a sippy cup full of milk or juice and just let them suck on that all day and all night. And it's causing rotting teeth. It's causing obesity. Not to mention you're just flushing away, literally flushing away a bunch of nutrition that they don't need. Yeah, and I think the big thing that most people, where they really get stuck, is the packaged chips, the packaged cookies. You know, but in our household, what we do is we buy a bag of chips, like 1 bag of chips a week. When it's gone, it's gone. I don't go out and buy more.
Right.
So I don't know. Do you guys do that too, or?
We don't
really
buy a lot of chips, but but
it's a treat for us.
Do you guys? This is a question for both of you though. Do you guys schedule your meals?
I don't do that because I'm always getting. I buy whatever's on sale, and so I can't plan ahead. And sometimes we get things for free that you just didn't know you were going to get, and you just work with it.
Well, it could be flexible. It doesn't have to be but yeah, I think that. But planning, I think, does help. At least for me, make sure that like when you're dividing things up. So if I say like the kids are older now, so they can understand. But when I had little boys. You know, if I said, you know, you can't, if we had chips and it was like, you can't have the chips right now, but it's like, okay, but tomorrow, the chips are on the schedule for tomorrow, so they're going to be great tomorrow.
Yeah, see, I cook from my pantry, so I don't have a list of menus. So, like, we have 10 meals. Most people do. They don't realize it, but most people eat the same 10 things over and over again. Whatever's in the pantry, that's how I cook. And I just refill my pantry with what is needed.
So you do have a system, even if it's not necessarily like a schedule. So do you have a system?
I think so. I probably do. I could, like, if I buy like a whole chicken for the week, then I'll, usually stew the chicken and it makes broth, and then you pick the meat off and you know, just make the most of it and stretch it throughout meals instead of just everyone having like a big chunk of chicken for each meal.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No one, I say get 3 to 4 meals out of a chicken, and no one believes me.
Well, and if you make the broth, then you can make a lot of soups, and that's really a healthy thing that's pretty cheap.
The other thing that we do is we pre-cook our foods, meaning we use up leftovers when we have them. You know, do you guys do that? Yeah.
Like if I'm making rice, I make a lot of rice.
Yes.
And then I just heat it up throughout the week.
Yes.
Yeah, I like to make a lot of Indian food, like curries and like lentil stuff, because it tastes really good, but it's very cheap. And my children have grown to love it because I've always fed them that ever since they were little.
It's delicious.
But, so you can do a lot with that, and it can seem really creative and different, but it's very simple ingredients.
Yeah.
I think for me sometimes, just with feeling overwhelmed with children or pregnancy or whatever, it's like you don't even like know what to make sometimes. But then it's like, okay, people need to eat. It doesn't need to be this like elaborate thing. We just need to put some food in our belly. And so
I do think those expectations do get in the way, because sometimes we'll think that's not good enough, and it's like it meets the needs. It's all it needs to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't make it so complicated.
So, well, thank you for sharing what you've shared, and for you too, we appreciate it. So if you want to see the other 2 interviews that we did, you can check out their channels and learn some more from what we've shared. So hope you've enjoyed.